what's so interesting is I know how miserable he is.
He's miserable.
There's no way a man can be happy in that scenario, because I think masculine happiness comes from strength and to a degree excellence, and also comes from respect. Men want to be respected, and he doesn't respect himself. His family doesn't respect him, and his woman doesn't respect him. I know how unhappy he is. I know how unhappy she is by extension. It's just an unhappy, miserable house. He gave up everything and gained absolutely and utterly nothing. This whole therapy thing, the reason I believe they push therapy so heavily is because it goes into something I said a little bit earlier about selfishness. If you convince somebody that they have to spend hours and hours per week sitting in a chair talking about that feeling they had last Thursday in the kitchen.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
Crazy.
You want to talk about creating mental illness? There it is.
It is widely reported and analyzed by cultural commentators and royal insiders alike that Meghan Markle's influence over Prince Harry has been decisive and, many argue, detrimental. From the moment they met, Meghan positioned herself as a powerful force in their relationship, encouraging Harry to make bold, often controversial choices that distanced him from the royal fold. Critics highlight how Meghan forced Harry into decisions, pushing him to make life-altering moves without fully weighing the consequences or the long-term impact on his royal standing.
I guess to give a cultural example, someone like Prince Harry, on TV, with his arms like this, breathing and showing what he learned in therapy, it makes me want to die a little. It makes me want to die a little when I see men acting like this.
Completely.
And that's controversial because they're supposed to say, oh my God, he's so brave. It's so stunning. Like, he's showing this side of him. Everything about Prince Harry, to me, is what a man should not be. Right?
Absolutely.
What you've done to your family, betraying your family, allowing women to assert that much control over you that you would, for profit, betray your family. I mean, everybody's got a family. Everybody's got family issues. Don't even let me get started. But the idea of selling out your family and then going
the royal family, selling out the royal family. And
many believe Harry, described as naive and trusting, followed Meghan's lead unquestioningly, assuming her Hollywood savvy would lead to success. Instead, this has been characterized as blind obedience to poorly guided judgment. This dynamic, where Meghan's control overshadows Harry's ability to lead his own life and family choices, has fractured his independence crucial for maintaining respect within the rigid realm of royal tradition. Harry's growing dependence on Meghan and his public departure from traditional royal norms struck at the core of his respectability as a royal figure. The British royal family and its governing institutions expect a level of loyalty, discretion, and adherence to protocol. Harry's very public breakaway from royal duties and airing of private family issues represented a betrayal, described by many commentators as selling out his family. Royal authorities, as evidenced by legal rulings such as the refusal to reinstate taxpayer-funded security for Harry's family, signal a very clear message of diminished trust and standing. The ultimate dismissal of Harry's security claims reflects not just administrative decisions, but a withdrawal of royal endorsement due to broken protocols and involvement in divisive public matters. This loss of respect and royal support is a direct consequence of Harry's choices, heavily influenced by Meghan, eroding years of royal trust and goodwill. Echoing the criticisms from Andrew Tate and Candace Owens, numerous observers point to Meghan's repeated bad judgments as a core reason for the couple's problems. Meghan is seen as driven by ego, control, and a pursuit of Hollywood-style success rather than royal responsibility. This has led to horrifically bad decision-making and escalating conflicts with the royal institution. Her efforts to reshape Harry's identity and their public image have backfired, culminating in financial overspending, strained royal relations, and diminishing public favor. Meghan's reluctance to support reconciliations with the royal family, reportedly motivated by fear of losing influence over Harry, further complicates any hope of repair or return to favor.
The thing is, I know, what's so interesting is, I know how miserable he is.
He's miserable.
There's no way a man can be happy in that scenario, because I think masculine happiness comes from strength and to a degree excellence, and also comes from respect. Men want to be respected, and he doesn't respect himself. His family doesn't respect him, and his woman doesn't respect him. I know how unhappy he is. I know how unhappy she is by extension. It's just an unhappy, miserable house. He gave up everything and gained absolutely and utterly nothing.
Harry's inability to assert himself or reclaim decision-making authority feeds into a narrative that he has abdicated not only his royal duties, but also his personal sovereignty. The repercussions of this power imbalance and misaligned priorities are vast. The royal family reportedly no longer respects Harry, frustrated with his public critiques and departure from tradition. Harry himself speaks openly about fractured relationships with his father and brother, reflecting a deep familial rift. Meghan and Harry's public image struggles with waning popularity and ongoing disputes, signify a powerful disconnect from their former support base and the royal institution. This dysfunction serves as an unmistakable sign of the damage wrought by Meghan's overwhelming influence and Harry's consequential loss of command over his life and legacy. Dear viewers, this is not merely a story of personal choices, but one of profound loss of authority. Prince Harry's inability to act independently, his surrender to Meghan's control, has flattened his standing within his own family and the royal establishment. Meghan Markle's influence, shaped by ego and control rather than collaboration and respect for tradition, has accelerated this decline. The royal authorities' withdrawal of security and breach of trust signals a formal and symbolic loss of respect. Harry's public statements and lifestyle underscore the ongoing struggle to regain footing in a world that demands loyalty and discretion qualities now callously neglected. In this, Andrew Tate's callouts about control and Candace Owens' warnings about responsibility find clear illustration. Harry's story is a cautionary tale about the perils of surrendering decision-making power in crucial relationships and the consequences of falling out of favor with one's family and institution. If Harry wishes to regain respect and harmony, it must begin with reclaiming control over his decisions, repairing familial bonds, and balancing personal aspirations with the realities of his royal heritage.
Because according to a close royal insider, a senior member of the royal family believed to be one of King Charles's own sisters or cousins has privately blamed Meghan Markle for contributing to the king's recent health decline. Yes, you heard that right. And the reasons behind it will shock you. A private confrontation reportedly took place after Meghan and Harry's team leaked private family info again to a U.S. podcast, and this time, the king apparently found out right before a scheduled treatment for his illness. According to royal staff present at the time, King Charles was visibly shaken and stressed by the betrayal. A trusted royal aide reportedly told British media under anonymity, "It's not the cancer that's frightening His Majesty. It's the constant betrayal. He feels hunted in his own palace. That woman has destroyed what peace remained." But here's the real twist. The person who allegedly said the harshest words wasn't Prince William or even Camilla, but Princess Alexandra, the king's cousin, known for her icy composure and old-school loyalty to the monarchy. But what did Alexandra really say? She said, "Ever since Meghan entered this family, it's been chaos. One day, we'll be writing obituaries, not speeches, and no one will speak the truth." Can you imagine hearing this from someone inside the royal walls? Many royal watchers are now questioning whether Charles's health might be worse than what Buckingham Palace is letting on. Rumors are swirling that he's had 2 emergency consultations this month alone, and his stress levels are at an all-time high. Fans are divided. Some say Charles's own decisions led to his stress, but others are now pointing fingers directly at Meghan. On TikTok and Twitter, hashtags like #MegxitWasRight and #StopTheSussexDrama are trending again. What do you think? Is Meghan Markle really to blame for King Charles's health spiraling? Or is the royal family using her as a scapegoat to cover up deeper tensions?
And please guys, if you find this video interesting, do well to hit the like and subscribe button and also share to a friend who might be interested in it as well. Stay blessed, I love you all, but Jesus Christ loves you most.